Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Veritas Et Fortitudo for EU4. So yeah, we've got a fairly sizable army. We just beat England. We're pretty awesome. Two excellent commanders. And waiting for January. We'll pick up the Diplomatic Tech level 8. That'll give us the marketplace. Which is actually just like a complete focus on trade, which is awesome. Looks like all my modifiers took a second there to enable. Same thing with this. I don't think we were getting transfer trade power at first. When I first loaded it up, it said we had like no trade power in this node. So yeah, making 37 ducats a month from trade, punishing England for their foolishness. Also, I know a lot of people think, just like, I don't know, people seem to think that transfer trade power is like a weak way to end the war and that you're better off taking provinces. But, you know, when you already have aggressive expansion and you're just trying to punish someone, then it's one of the best ways to take money and power from them without getting any aggressive expansion at all. I mean, if we take a look at the ledger, England probably has very low income compared to normal right now because we're taking so much of their trade value. They're only making 27 bucks a month. And they lost their entire fleet, and they only have 5 years to build a new fleet. So I don't think they're going to be able to pull out of that. Meanwhile, it is past January. Let's pick up Marketplace, and let's start building some of those things pretty much everywhere. There's a food shortage in Aachen. This has been occupied by Hainaut. Really? This little itty-bitty guy is taking on Aachen. Interesting. And Austria is now threatening our trade. Why would they care? That's strange. They've rivaled us as well. I guess they didn't like that I was trying to improve relations with them. Lose money or lose admin power? Well, money's just money. Admin power is far more valuable. I think we just grant the aid, take the loans. Kind of stinks that we're going to have to pick up a bunch of loans. It's like one inflation right there. But it is trending down due to our advisor, so it'll go away eventually. We could buy it down. France has inherited the throne of Armagnac. Charm and beauty are sometimes as effective as cannons. Indeed. Are you at level 5 yet? It says level 5. I guess it's the stage after level 5 that we get the bonus opinion? I don't know. It seems like it's really delaying me from annexing these guys. Alright, aggressive expansion. We've got one guy in the coalition, only about 20 or so aggressive expansion with these guys. So we could definitely attack Flanders again. I think that once this war is, or once this truce is up here in November, do we have a casus belli against them? We should. Yeah, we've got 2 claims. Gelre has a claim on both. Wonderful. We have decisions available. Hire a researcher. Sure, why not? Doesn't cost anything. Might as well. I do want these marketplaces. Oh, we're only on speed 3. That's why it's kind of going slow. Okay. Another diplomatic researcher. I mean, do we not have each of these right now? We already have a diplomatic researcher. And a military researcher. So why is it letting me hire more? Perhaps later. These things cost only 82 ducats. So let's build that one there. I think this is in a different node. Yeah, it is. National decisions available. Join the Hanseatic League. Shall we rejoin? The Hansa's opinion needs to be at least 50. So apparently the Hansa has just crossed that threshold due to improved relations. So even though they're in a coalition against us, apparently I'm allowed to join a Hanseatic League again. I don't think so. I mean, it was just so problematic. England's part of it prevents you from attacking other people. Nah. I say no. I say nay to you, the Hansa, with your silly power. You get a new idea. Popular support for the Navy declines. Either get slower ship construction for 5 years, or Lose a tiny bit of money. I think we lose a tiny bit of money. And the Kansas finally left the coalition. Wonderful. We can get Seahawks. Let's see, Seahawks. Military tech, we are not ahead of time on. That's right, we were spending military points on naval ideas. Since we're not behind time, I think we'll pick this one up. Or sorry, since we're not ahead of time. Plus this one gives access to the march. And new troop types. City walls, all kinds of good stuff. Superior troop types are available. Take the free companies. Cool. And they are significantly better. If you look at the outdated units, so we just went from the mounted archer cavalry to the free company. So these guys actually have more offensive fire, but these ones have more overall pips, I think. What's that? 4, 8, plus 6. That's 14 pips. This is 7 plus 6 is 13. So 16. 16 versus whatever I just said, 14. They gotta be better, I mean, whatever. I'm assuming it's the same with this. Yeah, it's fine. They've got to be better. Looks like Liege now exists again. Little Hainut made these guys give him up. They're still threatened by us. I don't like the fact that when they're threatened, like in vanilla EU4, I'd see someone being threatened and I'd try to offer vassalization. Because they'd only be threatened if they're vassalizable, generally speaking. So, I don't know. No, we're not going to join the Hanseatic League. Just leave me alone. Apparently my morale just went down. Oh, right. It's because I changed to a different unit. Yep. Looks like they got totally wrecked. And Flanders is, you know, our truce just ended, so Flanders immediately decides now is a good time to embargo us. And so that means that they're going to die. Because we're going to immediately declare war on them. We are not at full maintenance, but we will be. We're going to go ahead and just declare war. They are allied with England, but we have a truce timer with England still. Conquest CB is going to be we're going to use the Conquest Casus Belli, so we have reduced aggressive expansion. And we're going to try to take Zealand. And France would be willing to join, but let's not call them. I don't think we're going to need them. We'll give it within the next 2 months. We can still call them, just to see who shows up. Probably should have gotten full morale before raising the army. Let's say attached to my units, yes, so that hopefully they don't go off on their own. Please don't do that. Don't go off on your own. Don't die. We're not doing a show superiority CB, so we don't need to worry about losing battles, but of course we prefer to not lose battles. And we're so close to having the month tick that I think we just wait until February so we get a little bit more morale. We are suffering a very minor amount of attrition here. And that will work. Month ticks. We engage. We've got our 5-5 versus a 0-0. Wow. And we have a discipline advantage. We did take a river crossing, but it's a 5-5. I mean, that was completely evil, what just happened to them. And Brabant, you don't have claims, do you? Oh, they do. They have claims, but not cores. I could let them take it. Well, I would have to still pay the points, but then I could sell it to them since they have claims, which would save me the cost of coring it. But then I'd still be waiting another 5 decades to annex them, you know. We'll rely on vassal armies to do the blockades. We'll just keep patrolling. Boom. What were you thinking joining this war? How foolish. Gosh, this 5-5. I swear, he is like a god among men. think that that's going to do it. I mean, we're going to carpet siege everyone. Maybe even go down there and siege him. Let's do that. No military access. Okay, well that's fine then. And the leader of the siege here is us. So... oh, that's not acceptable. Looks like they didn't need our help anyway, but... the only thing that's bad about this guy is he has no siege value. I could have maintained that guy that did have, I think, 2 siege. Maybe it was just 1. But, oh well. And we are about to spend some admin points on new cores, but I think I want to... well, the next idea group's at level 10. That's a ways off. I think we wait just to see how much it's going to cost. It's not going to be a big expense, but I want to make sure they both start coring right away. Back up to speed 4 while we wait. And what do we want out of this? So we want at least the 2. I'm going to maintain diplomats at the Hansa because I want to make sure that they don't cause problems. I want these 2 provinces because they're amazing. I mean, they're going to be fantastic for us. We're going to build something that's, you know, they're just going to make tons of trade power, and they've got the important center of trade. It's going to raise our force limit a lot. Not only that, but I think they have pretty high base tax. Yeah, 8 and 9. So that'll be worth like 4 boats at least, not to mention the important center of trade modifier. And on top of that, I think we also have a modifier on our force limit, don't we? Yeah, Grand Navy plus 20, and then Salted Fish plus 5. So we should pick up, I don't know, 5 to 10 boats by having that. We can make city walls also, increase supply limit, fort level. Focus on the marketplace first. And then I guess, oh, unique buildings. We can build our march. You can only have one of this building. You can only build it on a border province. It costs $1,000. Still does local manpower modifier plus 50%. So they got rid of the plus 500 manpower. So it's just a defensive thing, and then the manpower modifier, which right now we have 820 here. So, God, that is a lot of manpower. I believe if we built the manpower structure of the march there, it would be manpower efficiency plus 50%. So we would get 6... how is that math even working? How does it get to 820? It's really strange. Okay, wait, okay, I think I see. Okay, so it's 125 plus 597 plus 50 plus 50. That's what it's doing. That would be 225 plus 597, and then it's probably some minor rounding somewhere. Yeah, I don't know, but that's still kind of slightly off. But anyway, it should be worth like 400 at least. I don't know if we really need the manpower though. I'd rather just have city walls. We're pretty much sieging everyone that we can, right? There's nothing really else going on. Floods! Our administrators in French Rhineland have reported significant flooding. Okay. Lose a marketplace. Gain revolt risk. Lose prestige. Until 2 years from now. How much does the marketplace cost to replace? That's the thing we just built. I think it's like $80. Or we can say send men and supplies, lose diplo power, reduced effects, and it costs less than the price to replace it. So might as well do this, if that's the case. This is just unnecessary manpower loss, so we'll go home with this army. Ooh, Norfolk was sieged by Norway. What you up to, Norway? At war with England in the... Defender against England in the English conquest of Offaly. Offaly, where's that? So England's trying to take a province from pseudo-Ireland, and Norway is defending them, apparently. You are allied with Norway, okay. So England, not wanting to fall behind, is trying to conquer Ireland, just like Northern Line would do. We'll hold off on doing anything until we can really punish everyone involved. So we're going to make sure, especially like Lüneburg and this guy gets fully sieged. I don't think we have claims on anything over here that we can use. And I don't want to make him into a vassal, because that's just, it's taken forever. Hey, mercenary glory. Of course, since we're at war, we'll lose the prestige, because we can always get more. And the Byzantine Empire has inherited the throne of Montenegro. Fantastic. Good for them. I definitely want to wait until Lüneburg falls, though. Peace offer from Bremen. That must be you. We've already got you at a pretty high war score, 64%. I don't want any provinces from you, and I don't want to make you a vassal, but I'll take your trade power. And could require you to return things, but I don't think that's really necessary. Why don't you just give us some annulled treaties? And that'll be fine. So I highly doubt that the AI is being as proactive as I am at upgrading things. Like, we can actually see their buildings. That's an AI province. That's an AI province, AI. Just look at, you can see the difference like instantly. My provinces, their provinces. My provinces, their provinces. Oh, he already went up to a courthouse. He must have started with that. Cheating bastards. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.